Alright, this is Henry again, and today I'm going to be doing another action figure review, and this is a Sonic the Hedgehog action figure. And, this is made by a company called Jazzwares. You may have seen some of the Mega Man action figures that were made a few years ago, and, this is the same company that made those. However, in my opinion, these Sonic the Hedgehog figures are much better than those Mega Man figures. But, what they do is they release some, just a basic line of Sonic the Hedgehog figures, and then they release some figures in accordance to whichever game is about to come out. And in this case, they are releasing figures from the Sonic Generations line. And, let's see, I've already opened this, but I went ahead and put it back in the package just to give you a look at what it'll look like on the store shelf here. Very, very simple packaging. You get a Sonic the Hedgehog figure. This is the classic Sonic, by the way. They also had a modern Sonic that was in pretty much the same package. And they also had a 2-pack that was supersonic versions of classic Sonic and modern Sonic. So you can see you got the Sonic the Hedgehog logo down here. 1991, which is the year Sonic the Hedgehog first came out, Sonic Through Time. And a really nice, sparkly Sonic the Hedgehog 20th anniversary logo on the front here. And flip it around to the back, and it's pretty simple. Sonic 20th logo again, and just some information on Sonic the Hedgehog, just like a little bit of background. Now, I am someone who actually bought and played the first Sonic the Hedgehog game back when it came out in 1991, so I'm a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. More of a fan of the Sega Genesis games, like the pre-Dreamcast games basically are my favorite Sonic games. So when I saw this classic Sonic figure at Toys R Us, I absolutely couldn't help but pick it up. As far as the look of the figure goes, it looks very, very accurate to the way Sonic looked in the original games. Especially like when you're playing the game, you're going to be seeing Sonic in profile like this, and it looks just dead on. The proportions are very, very accurate. The colors are great. Although I think this blue could be a little bit darker, but I'm perfectly fine with the way it is now. And just really, really good job on the sculpting and paint apps on this figure. Visually, the only thing that really bothers me is this joint for the waist rotation. I honestly kind of wish they had left it out, because it almost makes him look like he has a big scar across his belly there. But other than that, the figure looks great in my opinion. So, on to articulation. The head will rotate 360. The arms actually have several joints in them, despite being so small. You've got a joint that'll go out, and it'll go 360. Well, not sure if it will because of his big head, but it could go 360. The elbows have the same exact joint, so they'll bend about 90 degrees, and then they'll rotate 360 at the elbow. You've got 360 at the wrists, 360 at the waist. The hips have the same joint as the elbow, so they'll go forward and back, and they'll rotate as well. Rotation of the ankle. There is no knee joint, which I found a little bit odd, but then again, it doesn't really bother me, because even if you bent his knee, it wouldn't do much good. I know it's kind of weird saying that for a character that's known for his running speed, but there is no knee joint. For a quick height check, he comes in at about 4.5 inches tall, maybe, somewhere between 4 1/4 to 4.5 inches. My one and only real complaint with this figure is he has a balance issue. As you can see, he's standing, and then he kind of falls backwards. The spines on the back of his head make him quite back heavy. And he has large feet, which help keep him balanced. So if you're putting him on a shelf, you might want to lean him forward just a little bit, and he should stay upright. Or you can do what I do and just, put him back up against something, and then all those balance issues are pretty much gone. Anyway, that's actually pretty much it. It's a very, very simple figure. This is all you get in the package, no accessories or anything. Some decent articulation, and just overall a really nice figure. I mean, this isn't something that if you just collect action figures because you collect action figures, you probably want to pass on this, but this is really made for Sonic the Hedgehog fans. And I'm really glad they released this classic Sonic now that Sonic Generations is coming out. And I didn't see a classic Tails or Knuckles, but hopefully they'll, think about making those in the future. So, this was a pretty short review, but this is actually a nice figure. It was $10, which sounds a little bit pricey, but being such a big Sonic fan, I was willing to pay it. The Modern Sonic was also $10, and the Super Sonic 2-pack was $20. And yeah, just overall good figure. If you like Sonic the Hedgehog, just go over to Toys R Us, or I've seen these sold also at like FYE and other places like electronic stores and places like that. Hot Topic. So if you find one of these, go ahead and try and pick it up, because after Sonic Generations comes out, you're probably not going to be able to find them again, except for online like eBay or somewhere. So that about does it for this review, and I'll see you guys next time.